Right now they lack the AoE. Sure, they have death pulses, and sure they have march of machines, but keep in mind those both spells cannot be cast at a far away range. So they have to really walk in, and they are in no position to walk in right now. The pushing power of Sentinel is just off the hook with those forged spirits. 83 damage each, chaos damage, so more damage against fortified armor against towers. Keep in mind that. Should just right click the tower to invoker. What the hell are you doing? What the hell are you doing? There we go. Dude, what are you doing? Stop hitting that damn ziggurat. Go into the mid tower. There you go. It's gonna hit down that tower. And we do see blue being taken off, but that's not too important. We do see a swap, but an immediate blink comes out. Invoker getting too close, and he's gonna take a lot of damage. We do see rearm, but the rearm gets stunned. Deafening blast is gonna push everyone back, and they are gonna be okay. Are they gonna stay around? They should not stay around here. Execration calling for stave, and they're gonna stun the Rogue Knight. Rogue Knight is gonna be dead. Lion is gonna be blinking. They are gonna catch the tide. That is a very nicely placed ice wall there. It's gonna be slowing a lot of stuff. And with the slow, they actually could pick a fight here. We do see actually BKB Invoker. Wow, so they do recognize the fact that if they have BKB, they are pretty impervious to these guys. And he's gonna try to TP out, but no, BKB ran out just there, and that was a little bit of poor play. Should have invoked the Ghost Walk, and he would have been fine. And he does have Ghost Walk invoked, so he is gonna BK. Okay, no dust coming in from the Scourge, so that is a little bit bad play. Chef dust. Everyone calling for lag, everyone calling for save, and let's see how everyone's pinging. Execration actually pretty high pings. Oh yeah, they have really considerably high pings, at least compared to XtC, but they are still outplaying XtC like a champ here. I guess mostly because they are not having the best item choices, double Shivas, Vanguard and range heroes, and also because of not the best not the best of team play, like teleporting into towers, not respecting Invoker's AoE damage, and all that stuff. Interesting choice of the Invoker getting BKB, and now he's going to go back to his Aga. Really like a BKB as item choice, because like I said earlier, if you get BKB, if you use it, you like Invokers. Destroyer's not going to do anything to you. Tinker's not going to do anything to you. And Necrolite is not going to do anything to you. Barring from like crazy right click power, which I don't see this guy having just yet. He's only at plus 48 damage. Yeah, most of the entire Scourge team is just damaging through spells. So a BKB is killing them really, really much. Finally, we do see the Tinker going back to the Hex. 9 times out of 10, I would say Tinker goes to Hex. But I mean, rearm Lincoln's isn't too bad either, but it's just a very defensive item, and I don't think Sentinel should. I don't think the Scourge should get any more defensive item. They really need some offensive power in their lineup. So Windrunner actually getting a BKB of their own, so yeah, they are going mass BKBs. And again, I really like this choice because BKB is gonna kill those casters, and they have a silence as well. So really, Execration, despite being not a pretty well-known team, are making all the right item choices. I really like that. Tidehunter going for a Planeswalker Cloak. He's probably going for that pipe, but I don't think he will finish it anytime soon. Witch Doctor has a bit of wards. I would actually like to see Tide actually buying the wards for the remainder of the game, because to me, if Witch Doctor gets a BKB, that is just great. Or a Force Staff or anything. Like Witch Doctor is really a hero that the enemy team wants to focus, like at all costs. Not at all costs, but if Witch Doctor is a hero that you could conveniently pick off, he is a hero that you want to do that against, because he just provides so much hectic in a team fight. Every one of his spells is just insane in team fight. And oh, whoa, nice blink, nice prediction, and nice blink. Well done on both parties. And oh yeah, well done on that Windrunner arrow. But I think right now for the Scourge MVP is gotta be that Venge, just swapping everyone out into safety. My God! And let's see if Tinker could do that defend. We do see Meteor coming in only against a single target. We do see Blade Mail on the Necrolite. So instead of getting more offensive item, they get going more and more defensive. I don't like that, but it has its merit. I'll talk about it in just a bit. We do see the Sven getting BBQ owned here by a Finger of Death and an ultimate from the Destroyer, and I think everyone is giving chase here. A little bit of well, not there wasn't a poor initiation coming from the Sentinel, but it was just expertly played by that Venge, swapping his supports out of trouble. We do see that Tidehunter using his ultimate, but not enough right click cloud. This Invoker not doing too much damage at this point. We do see the Witch Doctor casting his ultimate, but gets chain stunned to death instantly, and this Invoker dies as well. Ray just got a double kill, and the chase continues. Are they have double Force Staff, or is that a single Force Staff? Venge, yeah, that's only a single Force Staff. Whoa, he is actually using it on every cooldown. So right now, XtC mounting a comeback, and again, very good initiation coming from the Sentinel, with the blink going on the Tinker, and there was an immediate silence on him as well. So, but the thing is, you had a Venge swap and you had Force Staffs. Like, that's why I say Force Staff is like one of the best items in the game, because it's a blink dagger for your teammate. That's how awesome it is. You guys all know how good the blink dagger is, but the fact that you can use it for your teammate is just awesome as well. So I really like, despite having a Sentinel having really good plays, and despite like Scourge having really bad item choices, Scourge have really excellent defensive play. And the fact that I was saying that, okay, well, Blade Mail is not too good, you shouldn't keep getting defensive items, because at one point like you're just gonna get, no matter how many defensive items you'll get, at one point they'll just start doing more damage, because their natural progressions, as they get more and more damage, they'll just out damage your defensive items. But in this case, I'm not too sure whether that's gonna be true or not, because keep in mind that a lot of the team fight coming in from the Sentinel depends on the BKB. So if you could survive through that BKB, if you could survive that initial like 6-7 seconds or 5 seconds as BKB gets lower and lower charges, if you could survive through that, I think the Sentinel could win, because like simply the Sentinel, the Scourge could win, because simply Sentinel doesn't have too much burst damage. I want to see Invoker having better placed meteors. Most of the time he's actually using meteor as a single damaging nuke against a single hero, which yes, you could do that, but it's a little bit like disrespecting to Invoker's meteor power. It deals like a K damage, and they are gonna pick off that Venge. One hit, that Venge didn't even know what hit him. And Execration talking some shit. Oh wow, man. Oh wow. Sentinel mounting and push, and their MVP Venge is dead. So really, oh my god, I'm afraid for this destroyer right now. And this, oh yeah, this is exactly what I mean. They're gonna go in for the Tinker, blink in an ultimate. They are gonna focus on the Tinker. Tinker is gonna die, not even know what hit him. And that destroyer is dead as well. So without their MVP Venge, they are gonna get picked off, and the Finger of Death and an ultimate. Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, use all your ultimates on the dude that just casted his best spells. Execration calling it GG. Wow, this is some pretty BM shit. BM, by the way, stands for bad manner, but the game is not over yet. And never call GG when the other team hasn't called GG yet. Wow, I'm rooting for XtC right now, just because these guys having such a BM. It doesn't look like a Scourge could come back, but I'm rooting for them. I'm really rooting for them. And the Blade Mail Necrolite, but it's gonna get Hex. And keep in mind that when your Hex Blade Mail is gonna turn off, really again badly positioned Ghost Wall should angle your heroes to place it horizontally, at least in this case. And they are doing a lot of tower chases. I think this is a bad choice. They should go back, because they are already ahead. Should go get the top tower. But human nature make a lot of mistakes when you're winning. But I think they're going to try to power down the throne, and they are going to pick up the line. Once again, we do see this, Sven doing a lot of damage at this point, and he is going to get... Sven does die, but they're taking a lot of damage. Venge does fall off. Necrolite taking a lot of damage as well, and I think Necrolite will be dead. Destroy is alive, though. Destroy doing some damage, and nice decrypting or Astral imprisoning the teammate. Keep in mind that Invoker is coming alive. He will have Ghost Walk, I think. Or is he invoking that? A defensive Ice Wall for the run, and the Scourge barely defends, and ow, again, a very defensive item, Lincoln Sphere. So many times I think they're gonna go Hex. So yeah, my theory of, okay, well, they'll just keep getting defensive item to outlast the enemy team, that looks like it's gonna be happening. And although losing 2 Raxus like this, like, seems really bad, but this is nothing that a Tinker cannot handle. We do see a blink going in, and the Necrolite had Blade Mail pop, so he's very tanky. Meteor dropping again on a single target, going for that Necrolite. Necrolite extremely tanky, but he is taking a lot of damage at this point here. Destroyer doing a lot of damage of his own, but a Ghost Staff And oh man, what a hectic team fight. Another Ghost Wall. Ice Wall, this one is placed pretty nicely. And they are going to focus on the Invoker. Invoker really low HP. And they're going to swap the Windrunner. Windrunner falls off. No damage to the throne yet. And they're going to focus down on the Sven as well. A defensive Ravage is being used, but they did pick off. Wow, they picked off everyone here. Triple kill on Musica and a lot of all chat talk coming from Scourge. Or coming from Sentinel. I really hope Sentinel will lose this game. Nothing I hate more in the game. There's nothing I hate more about pro gaming as trash talking, and I think trash talking and like bad manner is like the reason why Dota is not a really well respected and well recognized esport, because people are trash talking, like, you know, sponsors don't want to deal with that shit. And also that's the one of the reasons I really don't like Russian teams. TR, the retries specifically, but Russians in general seems to trash talk a lot. And I hope you guys like aren't offended by what I'm saying, but it's just true. So even if you're offended, I don't care, because it's just true. So, and a moment of awkward silence as Luminous says something very, very controversial, and all my Russian viewers are like gone by now. As we see a Destroy coming in, Destroy actually getting some tank items. Yeah, so the entire Scourge team going for tank items. It won't surprise me at all if this is going to turn into a Lincoln Sphere. I would hope not. I would hope it is not going to turn into a Lincoln Sphere. But why not? Why not? They're going to get tank item time after time after time. So I think in that previous engagement on the top lane, we do see Sven blinking it against the Tinker again, because it has worked like 20 times before, right? So why don't I try it again? I'm gonna look. Oh, a little bit of miscommunication here, and wow, Meteor coming from the line. Lion's gonna get picked off immediately. Venge is force-staffing himself out. We do see Blaymail. No, Tinker is gonna get focused on with Astro and Pearson coming in, and they're gonna focus down on the Invoker. Invoker dies immediately. We do have a silence going on Invoker, or the Destroyer, so Destroyer is not going to be doing a lot of that much damage. We do see BKB and Windrunner doing a lot of damage on his own, but he is not going to be able to focus. Venge does go down though. Nikolai is healing like crazy, and that Windrunner is going to go down. Windrunner is going to be okay, excuse me. And they're going to be chasing. They are going to be chasing on the Nikolai. Nikolai extremely tanking, 30-something armor. And Lion blinks in to get chain stun with his teammate like forever. But they are going to be chasing. Look at how sturdy these heroes are. Look at how sturdy these heroes are. Repetitive tanking item like this will allow you to do that. And I was saying that earlier. Losing 2 racks like this in any other game would seem like it's GG, because there's really no way you could push and defend at the same time. But with Tinker, you could do just that. I remember there was an in-house game I played as Tinker, and we were losing really early game. Like, I was in a situation like this where we lost 2 racks, so I spent the entire game for 40 minutes TPing the mid lane, TP the bot lane, TP the mid lane, TP the bot lane. And I think by the end of the game, like, I literally spent 40 minutes defending 2 lanes against big creeps. By the end of the game, I didn't even have to look at my hero. I just clicked random stuff on keyboard, because I already knew, like, from muscle memory from doing it so much. And that game, I think I had Shivas and a Soul Ring, because Soul Ring is really good in terms of like pure defense, because you know, it gives you at least 600 or 700 extra mana, which is just pretty baller when it comes to like TP defend and multiple rearm like this. So anyways, despite having Tinker, the rest of the team is not pushing, so Sentinel is going to get another chance to push in, and by God, I hope they don't win. By God, I hope they don't win. So yeah, earlier I was talking about Sven initiating upon the Tinker, which again, worked out so far, but in that last team fight, the Sven Stormbow got Lincoln sphered. So if Sven's smart, he should be earning first, and no, he does not have to earn anymore, so that's a little bit unfortunate. Okay, well, Witch Doctor hasn't earned, so it would be really good if they could use the earn to cancel that dagger. Cancel the Lincolns. And Earn does have a ridiculous long cast range. I think it's like 900 or 1,000 cast range.